Freeze, Jeets! It's crime season, but your crime stops here. You're going to need a butthole surgeon when I'm done locking you up, buddy. So, it really is crime season, friends. I'm giving you another very special and yummy update. Firstly, please listen to this. $1 million has been scammed from victims. There's a Russian guy from Poland right now. He lures you into Discord. How? He DMs you on Twitter or Telegram, and he says he's going to pay you money if you teach him how to trade for 2 to 3 hours. And then he gets you to install something called Axiom. I don't know what Axiom is. And then he tries to get you to do a Discord video call. Now, it's social engineering. All right? So, you know, friends, everyone knows don't click links, don't click links. Yeah. Don't do video calls with people. Just don't do it. Okay? The only video call you should be doing, friends, get your own OnlyFans, maybe strip, maybe get some wig and a glitter. You know what I mean? Do whatever you can to try to make some DCA money. But you shouldn't be doing this streaming video calls. Don't connect to other people's computers, okay? So he asks you to share your video so you can teach him. And what he does is as well, he shows his portfolio and you can see that he's got a lot of money. He shows you a portfolio. It could be a screenshot. He goes, yeah, I got money. And he moves money out of it, actually. It's the scam victims. So he shows you, oh, yeah, I got 300 grand. Like, I'll give you. And what he does is, friends, he actually gives people 2 or 3 Sol. But that's after he's stolen the money from them, okay? It's about $600, okay? So what he does is he grabs the screen capture of when he tells you to save your password and login. So as he talks to you, tells you to do so. So you're recording, right? You're recording. And what he gets you to do is he goes, oh, make this account, do this stuff. And then he says to you, oh, make sure you save your password stuff. Now, I think what ends up happening is your password, there's a button that copies it. Okay. And I think if you press copy, you don't see, but on his screen, it sends a screenshot of your capture that you've copied something. Okay, and also what he gets you to do is to right-click. And I think if you right-click, someone shows, if you right-click something, it shows quickly the password that you put in. So then he has your login because you're contact, and he just takes your password, and he goes in and starts scamming. One person alone lost $650,000. So just let you know, there's this one Russian dude, Russian rat dude living in Poland, but it doesn't matter about the nationality, friends. Obviously, it happens to anyone anywhere. Just know that, yeah, unfortunately, like I tell you, it's crime season everywhere, baby. Okay, please don't go around connecting to screen share stuff out here, all right? Don't ever share it. I have all the posts here as well, just showing you what happened. I just got drained, never thought it would happen. He's got a 100K bounty. So he's got the messages with the guy, right? Hey, I've tried to contact you. Honestly, how much do I have to pay you for the time we sit together? Like 2 to 3 hours. You teach me everything set up. See what I mean? So it sounds legit, right? Yeah, and then you have all these posts here. And then this guy came in and said, hey, everyone's getting drained by this guy. Everyone. So the bait, he reaches out asking for help learning to trade, offering 20 to 50 Sol as a payment. Wow. Okay, 20 to 50 Sol. That's why, obviously, it's always a handsome sum. That's why people are lured in. On the Discord call, he shows off a big wallet, huge P&L. He asks you to create an Axiom account. He insists you use your mouse to copy and paste everything so you don't lose the password. There you go. So what he doesn't tell you is he's recording all that in the background. And yeah, he is exploiting simple human error. So please, fans, just give me this yummy update. We've got to play some, let's play some Angel music. And let's transition to the next scene, you and me together. You and I, friends, swimming in a sea of rats. There's rats everywhere. They're here to all take our money. Scammers everywhere, friends. Let's change it up for a bit, though. We've got Uncle Bobby, friends. Uncle Bobby, our favorite uncle, he's made an update to his cycle post, okay? Now, we did move the goalposts a bit. Do you remember we were meant to be peaking for your cycle around here, but, you know, yeah, it's a bit of a goalpost moving. So he's got it here. We've got a bit of a dipperoonie down, then up only. So we'll see. He goes, happy Monday. He goes, Bitcoin has failed to push through the all-time highs very late in this weekly cycle. I was hoping for a last 2-week surge, but time has run out. Still, there's a chance if it recovers really soon, but it's still suggesting that the cycle has peaked in week 18, which is a late cycle. The bright side, though, we are late in the 4-year cycle. You want to remain bullish and allocated. The market is more likely to surprise to the upside. And altcoins for the first time holding up as dominance drops. Sign of later stage action. So it's pretty much just acknowledging Bitcoin dominance is going down. And what he's showing you, like obviously in the past, friends, whenever Bitcoin would just stop and drop like 2%, altcoins would just drop like 100%. You know what I mean? But now we're holding up, which is fantastic to see. So we can move on to the next phase. Also, friends, showing you more crime. I cover this in Juicy News, but just to show you, I went to the first highest volume coin on Soylana deck screener, and it's a rug. Like everything's just a freaking rug, dude. Everything goes up for 2 hours and then rugs. This is literally 2 hours up, down 100%, literally down, fully, totally rugged. It happens all the time, man. So the Soylana trench, tranny scum, they're just cannibalizing each other. The sewer waters are circling the drain still. And remember, friends, I've made these cracker videos for you. Very, very, very cracker. But please remember this. When you see the words keep clicking and skill issue, okay, they are psyops. Okay, it's psychological operations. Okay, now it's emerged as a meme, but it's a meme by scum for scum worshippers. Okay, the word keep clicking, it implies, so friends, who says keep clicking? It's a lot of the scammer and grifters who make it to LA Vape Cabal interviews where they're just telling everybody, keep clicking, man, keep clicking. It's just basically telling you like you're a junkie and you're on the Las Vegas slot machines and you're like, just keep pulling down the lever. Don't worry, you're going to win the next feature soon. You're going to win the next feature soon. But what you don't know is the people who say keep clicking, high odds, that most of the time they're the ones supplying tokens. Oh, they're supplying, oh, here's a call. Here's a shot call. Buy this today. Buy that today. Oh, this one's cool. I think this one can cook. This one can cook. They're all scamming you, man. They're all getting scammed, all right? All the pimple-faced Zoomer kids are going to get horrifically outperformed by the believers who hold a concentrated set of coins and play the whole cycle. Believe in something. It's not even my opinion. We're already seeing it. XRP is already up 600% in a straight line. Trust me, Soylana kids aren't up 600% in a straight line because every time they are, they go on CoinFession Direct and talk about how they just lost it. Also, friends, I want to remind you more news updates. So there's been, Kyle Chasse, actually a friend of the channel, right? Kyle Chasse, Paid founder, okay, founder of Paid, Bitcoin OG and stuff here. I just want to show you, he made this post here and everyone in PulseChain's gone nuts because top companies holding the most ETH. All right, so he showed this. Now, a lot of people, if you scroll through, a lot of people believe there's gatekeeping going on. Okay, you hate PulseChain, you hate PulseChain. Okay, but I just want to tell everyone something. There are websites out there, they distinguish between entity and company. Okay, so that's why he wrote top 5 top companies holding the most Ethereum. I'm just telling you, so why do they do this? Well, the thing is, so I've shown the top entities, PulseChain's here, number 5, right? But they put companies because, like, basically there's lazy stock market cucks. They want to bet on the leveraged ETH plays, so they want to see the stocks that they can buy. They want to know, hey, which one has a stock or not. That's why there's this company list out here. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know there's a distinction of that. They have these investable stock tickers and stuff out here, but it's great to see the community still coming out and believing that it is gatekeeping of sorts. Because cool, the more noise we make, the better. I've got some exciting news for us, friends, as well. We are getting closer to the sex robots. Okay, check that out. Check that out. Wow, man. Isn't that wild? So we're getting closer. I mean, like, hey, can we go back to the lovemaking part? Why do you have to learn how to do a side kick to the head? Oh my God, that's scary, dude. That's scary. Oh my gosh. I don't fancy all science. It's not science fiction anymore. Actually, it's not. If you can hack a robot or hack a robot system and then you just plug in an AI thing, you just start telling it, hey, just go start side kicking people in their head and just decapitate them. Like, man, that's just, it's going to be reality. Oh, hey, Mr. Hexangelo, we'll all be trucking them soon. Great, I know why prices are down. You are right, my friend. Yes, I guess the sex robot maxis want to buy the dip. Also reported this for you, friends. MicroStrategy. So Saylor bought a bit more Bitcoin. Yeah, 450 more Bitcoin. Yeah. But he replied, it's the craziest part. So he announces the buy, and then in his reply section, okay, this is wild. He doesn't make a new post for this. This is so strange. He could have just made a new post, but he replied under the Bitcoin purchase. And he says, Strategy today announced an update to its MicroStrategy equity at the money guidance to provide greater flexibility in executing our capital market strategy. Isn't that just funny language? Like, oh, it's greater flexibility. You know what I mean? Like, like I want the flexibility to get more richer by going to your garage when you're sleeping and just stealing the gold out of your vault. That's increasing my flexibility because it's executing my wealth generation strategy. So having some fun here. What they've done, friends, is they've added a clause. Look at this. This is directly contrary to the guidance issued not even 1 month ago. Sloppy and will further erode the trust of shareholders. So what they've done is, friends, they've added a little clause. They go, hey, okay. They said before we were only going to raise money if our NAV was above 2.5. So pretty much what that means is Bitcoin is 116K or 170K. So they say if Bitcoin is worth 290,000 on our book right now, we'll issue more stock to do it. Okay, 2.5 NAV. They've realized there's been some cracks in the system in the past month, and they go, oh crap, we're pretty much never going to issue money again, and we've got to keep the Ponzi going. So let's just change that clause. And they've updated the clause just to say, we'll make any exceptions for stuff we think is really good. Right? It doesn't matter what the price is. So there you go. Well, also, friends, I want to show you this. Crypto Crapo is actually bearish. Crapo is bearish. He goes much lower. And you have Mr. Grand Inquisitor. Forget Mars. We're going to Jupiter and beyond. Send it higher. Awesome. So we have, it's tough, friends, because you have Jams Win, also counter signal. He's bullish. And then we have Crypto Crapo bearish. The thing with Jams Win, though, friends, Jams Win, he flips his thesis on a literal 2% daily candle, and I'm not even joking. He goes like turbo bullish to turbo bearish off a literal daily candle that goes down like and not even exaggerating, 2 or 3% on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I showed you this in Juicy News, but now you can see the chart. Record number of Ethereum shorts have been piling up. Record number, and friends, they're all playing that crappy arbitrage thing. They're trying to make a 10% thing with the Bitcoin spot ETF hedge and everything out here. Just to show you how wrong everyone can be, friends. This is Goldman Slugs in August 2018. This one, I think Bitcoin was like 6 or 7 or 8,000. It did collapse. They go, Bitcoin is never coming back. Remember this guy, a literal bug himself. Lloyd Scumskeen, yeah, he's retired now. So Goldman Slugs, Bitcoin's never coming back. And it's not funny, man. Like, that's it, friends. If you survive long enough, they capitulate into you. Showing you some more fun information. PumpFun deposited $9 million of Pump token onto OKX exchange. So is it to give them an airdrop? Maybe. Is it to dump the tokens? Also maybe. We don't know. Could be having an airdrop, dumping tokens and stuff out here, but it's the same. It's the same chunk. Live look at the PulseChain bridge, which had millions of dollars come in yesterday.
午前6時です。令和初の開門神事、ルートコ選びが今スタートしました。ものすごい勢いです。すでに転んでいる人が続出しています。太鼓の音を合図に表大門が開くと、およそ5000人の参加者が230メートルある石畳の参道を駆け抜けました。コートコ選びは商売繁
Now, obviously, only one thing could really make men that excited, and that is the release of a new Pokemon game, of course. So the PulseChain bridge fans, as you know, we had $5 million bridge in plus. They came from secret Tornado wallets, Tornado Cash wallets. We're also just joking, saying, oh, it's Tangang coming out here, just so everyone knows they're in line with the joke. It's not really Tangang, but we're just joking, okay? Because, yeah, it is what it is. We're just here to have fun. The gamblers are back on as well, friends. The gamblers are back on with leverage on ETH. Whale 89DA, he's back. He's deposited 10 million USDC. He's opened up a $65 million position. This guy's a turbo gambler, man. So he took a $6.6 million loss. So now he's doing the revenge tilt one. He keeps taking losses. Maybe this one works. Is his leverage long? We'll see. But as a friendly reminder, don't do leverage. Don't do leverage. You got no edge. You need proper edge. Your edge is in growing network effects. It's in long-term stuff. Okay, that's where it is. More yummy updates for you as well, friends. So Kraken have suspended deposits of Monero XMR. Everyone knows Monero, very ancient coin now, 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, 12 years old. It's up the privacy, mega privacy chain. Okay, they use like ring signatures or something out here. I don't know if the Coconut Intelligence Agency has cracked it. They've done some things to try and crack it. A lot of people try to, yeah, it's privacy, but like it's privacy, like storing privacy. It's different to like just privacy for a transaction, right? That's why Monero doesn't have like 100 billion market cap. You go, oh, it's useful, it's useful. Remember, friends, it's a utility trap. I made so many videos last year talking to you about, if you just type into your friend Somi's videos, my video search, if you go to my channel, you just tip the search button. If you just type in utility, I bet there's all these videos. Look at this. We got tricked by crypto utility. Utility is earned, not declared. The crypto utility myth. See this, utility or meme coins. Crypto utility, you can't handle the truth. Look at all these videos, man. Look at crypto utility. It's not all it seems. Look at this. The crowd is choosing less utility. Well. That was a year ago. Couldn't have been more correct, right? So yeah, friends, harsh crypto truth. I guarantee that's about utility and stuff out here. Utility, there's a harsh crypto truth so people know. Deep alpha. Yeah, man, utility is not what you think. People think if you need a coin, then you'll need the thing associated with it. No, it doesn't work like that. Does not work like that, okay? Yeah. Gold only has 10%, 5% of its market cap as actual utility. Everything, the store of value is the other most important part. And people price in the future in different ways in what they think, right? As well. So very, very important to understand this, because if you think everything that has utility has to have a lot of value, good luck. And why is that, friends? Why is that? It's because the more important your utility is, it's a tragedy of the popularity in the comments. Because the more useful it is, the more supply invitations are done for it. So like, for example, if I made you, like, I'll give you a perfect example, right? A hammer's worth $5. A hammer, literally a hammer. A hammer's worth $5, but a Louis Vuitton bag is worth 5,000. Yeah. Hammer, infinitely more useful, right? You can like turn the hammer upside down. If you have a burger and you need to eat, you could just squash the burger so it's easy to eat. So the sauce doesn't come out the side. What else to use a hammer for, friends? Maybe you want to, like, just help take your underwear off, right? I mean, you clip the side of your underwear. Hammer, infinitely useful things for a hammer. Louis Vuitton bag just sits there and makes you look important if you're a girl. You know what I mean? That's it. To other people on Instagrams. But what's worth more? Well, the Louis Vuitton bag is 1,000x literally more expensive. $5 versus 5,000. And it's because the hammer's so useful that everyone in the world makes hammers. That's why. Everyone. You can make a hammer anywhere, right? That's what happens, right? But so what they do is you gotta, the successful ones, the people who end up making it out. They figure out how to generate demand, make people want something. It's all marketing, right? So Monero is being attacked by Qubic, and Kraken have suspended the coin deposit, right? Because Qubic have grabbed 51% hash rate. So these are the announcements. Also, DogeCoin has flagged the next target. So Qubic, this mining group, they want to attack DogeCoin next. Friends, I got a feeling. Look, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit too paranoid, but I wouldn't be surprised if a government agent offhand has paid them somewhere through some channel and they don't even know it's a government. Hey, can you go attack this, see what happens? Yeah. I got a feeling that, because why would you go do that now? Why would you go do that? There's something going on here. Like, why would you just go, oh, let's go attack Monero? Why attack Monero? Why don't you go attack Ethereum Classic that has weaker mining? You see, that's why that Ethereum Classic, if you want money, it costs you more money to attack Monero. Why don't you go for the lower hanging fruit? Why don't you go hang on for the weaker chain? Why go straight for Monero? Right? So obviously the government is probably like doing that. They go, oh, let's go get Dogecoin next. That's Elon Musk's chain. I don't know. You tell me. Something's going on. I'm just a man who stops crime and pegs his own nipples on the internet. So where are we going from here, friends? Of course, the economy is looking great. If by great, we just look at the S&P 500. But crypto and this 4-year cycle, friends, right now, this is the S&P 500, right? Smelly poop 500. The 4-year cycle is the final boss. So we're going to have to get everyone out. I don't know how we're going to get them out. We'll see. Like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.